Welcome to this Core Fear Matrix Removal Program, updated 6th of the 12th, 2024. Ask before doing this exercise, please practice entering your Thymus Chamber, and there's a recording on this channel to help you with that. And also please activate your pillar of light if you haven't already done so. And you can do that using the pillar of light activation and practice exercise also on this channel. And finally, please complete, if you haven't already done so, the basic clearing of energy system personality level. Now, in order to do this exercise today, you need to identify a pattern of fear that you wish to clear. Now, there are many common fear patterns: fear of failure, fear of death, fear of not being good enough, fear of not getting it right, fear of hurting others. So pick one that seems present in this divine now moment, and take a moment to write down, as you contemplate this, as you bring this to your awareness, this pattern, any other related fears or feelings that go along with that pattern. So this is an important part of this exercise. So please take some time to do that before beginning the exercise itself. And if it's possible, to write down in detail, with as much detail as possible, the fear pattern that you're wishing to release, remove. So when you've done that, when you've written down as much detail as you can about the fear pattern, then we're ready to begin. As usual, we begin with conscious breaths from within and without. So begin by breathing in the purest light from within your God self, and without. Welcome, accept, allow, absorb this light into every cell, every electron, every particle of your system. Release on the out breath anything that is not pure light. Release it down your pillar of light into earth, or you can release it up your pillar of light to source, or you can release it out through your bodies to your spiritual body, where it will also be transmuted. So please make sure your pillar of light is sealed, S-E-A-L-E-D. Seal, 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 pillar of light. And then take another conscious breath from within your God self and from without, which is inside your pillar of light. Breathe in purest light. Welcome, accept, allow, and absorb this light into every cell, every electron, and every particle of your system. And then release on your out breath anything that is not pure light. Release it down into earth, or up to source, or out into your spiritual body. So in between these big conscious breaths, you can breathe normally. So we'll take another third conscious breath, breathing from within your God self and without. Breathing in the purest light from within, welcoming, accept, allow, and absorb that light into every cell, every electron, every particle, every part of your system. And on the out breath, you're releasing out anything that is not pure light. Release it down into earth, or return it to source. So we can release it up to source as well. Now, breathing normally, we're going to say the oneness mantra 3 times. One is one. One is one. One is the light divine. One is the love divine. One is will divine. One is power divine. One is wisdom divine. One is divine design. We say this to shift the consciousness, shift our consciousness to the highest level available to us in the moment. One is one. One is one. One is the light divine. One is love divine. One is will divine. One is power divine. One is wisdom divine. One is divine design. And when you're saying the mantra, say it with real feeling, with real sincerity and intent. One is one. One is one. One is the light divine. One is love divine. One is will divine. One is power divine. One is wisdom divine. One is divine design. So we're now letting the shift happen, shifting consciousness happen. Now you can enter your Thymus Chamber and sit on your golden throne of divinity, sovereignty, and power. And just be aware that the color of the throne actually changes over time. It doesn't always remain gold, it will change. And your Thymus Chamber also changes over time. So we'll call on Archangel Metatron to seal the Thymus Chamber with liquid golden light across the ceiling, down the walls, and across the floor. And be aware that that light color may change. It may change to platinum, it may change to white, and all of that is absolutely fine. So as we're sitting on our throne of divinity, sovereignty, and power, we set our intention for this work today. And the intentions are these two. One is in intending this, asks Source, Oversoul, Monads, and Body Elemental, and our team of the purest light and resonance, to work together in harmonious constellation to oversee this exercise as is divine ideal and as is aligned with divine will. One wills it so, ideal code. One is in intending this, asks Dwakul and Vaiwamas to provide clear guidance and assist us in this exercise. Now call to your awareness the fear pattern that you identified earlier. We'll say this intention. We now call on our mighty I Am presence, that's the monad, and Dwakul and Vaiwamas to remove this fear pattern, and at this point state as precisely as you can the nature of the pattern, what the pattern is, from wherever in one's energy system it resides. All levels, all bodies, no exceptions. Remove from all as is in divine ideal. Remove now, remove, transmute as is divine ideal now. We now ask that any regeneration or non-aligned programs that are related to the fear patterns identified, which are not in divine ideal, be removed or transmuted now. Clear all to infinity. Clear all to infinity. Clear all to infinity. We now call for the purest light to fill the void, the space left by the removal of these programs, and any regeneration or non-aligned programs related to it. Fill with purest light now. Fill with purest light now. We now ask that we be officially enrolled in the spiritual hierarchies core fear matrix removal program for the whole of all of our incarnations, if this be aligned with divine ideal and divine will, as Source decrees, and we give our permission to be assisted on an ongoing basis in every divine now moment for infinity, if this be aligned with divine ideal and divine will, as Source decrees. One wills it so. Ideal code. One is all that one is, and one is in intending this, to think in every divine now moment for infinity, at all levels, subconscious, conscious, and superconscious, with purest divine mind. One wills it so. Ideal code. One is all that one is, and one is in intending this to forever, consciously in every divine now moment, choose unconditional divine love instead of fear and attack. One wills it so. Ideal code. One is in intending this to forever consciously choose in every divine now moment, thinking from the divine mind as is divine ideal, in every situation and on every level, no exceptions. And one is in intending this to forever consciously choose in every divine now moment forgiveness in every situation and on every level, no exceptions. One wills it so. Ideal code. Of course, you may have other fear patterns, and you can apply other fear patterns using this exercise as you are guided. Always follow your guidance. Thank you.